letting me sit in your chair.
Alright,
But
are you gonna do the overview?
this seat kind of hurts my booty cheeks.
You can read the overview again.
Okay. What kind of voice should I do? The same
Whatever
one?
you want.
Let me try a few things first, okay?
Alright.
Skirting through no, okay. Skirting okay, okay. Skirting similar territory to infamous binge round. Okay, I'm not doing the overview. I don't have the patience. Sorry. This, right?
Let's get
This?
to the meat. Yeah.
I'm a. This is so stupid. Okay. I'm a total Sonic. Okay, this is so stupid. I'm a total Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like everyone else. Hey, stop it. What?
I was checking if it was muted or not.
I like the newer games, but I don't mind playing the classics. I don't think I've ever played glitchy or hacked games before, though I don't think I want to play any after the experience I had. It started on a nice summer afternoon. I was playing Sonic Unleashed. I liked how you get to explore the towns in it, until I noticed, out of my peripheral vision, that the mailman had arrived and put something in my mailbox as usual and left. I paused my game to go see what I got in the mail. The only thing in the mailbox was a CD case for computers and a note. I took it inside. I looked at the note first and realized it was from my dear friend Dobby, let's just call him that, whom I hadn't heard from in 2 weeks. I know that because I recognized his handwriting and the sock. Though, what was weird is how it looked. The sock was dirty and the note, it looked badly written and scratchy and somewhat difficult to read, as if Dobby was having a hard time writing it down and did it in a hurry, because he was leaving his master gave him the sock. Sorry. Okay.
Because he was dying, he lost the sock.
This is what he wrote. Tom, I can't take it anymore. I have to get rid of this thing before it was too late, and I was hoping you'd do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me, Master. My master's after me, and if you don't destroy this sock, he'll come after you too. He's too fast for me. Please, Tom, destroy this god-forsaken sock before he comes after you too. It's too late for me. Destroy the sock, and you'll destroy him. But do it quick, otherwise he'll catch you. Don't ever play the Saki game. It's what he wants. Just destroy it. Please. Drop it. Well, that was certainly weird. Even though Dobby is my best friend and I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. I didn't do what he asked me to, because I'm fucking stupid. I didn't think that a simple gaming disc would do anything bad to him. After all, it's just a game, right? Boy, was I wrong about that, because I'm a naive son of a bitch. Sorry. Anyway, I looked at the disc, and it looked like an ordinary computer CDR disc, except it had black marker on it, written Sonic.exe. Fuck, I've messed up. Yeah, that's fucking stupid dot.
And you can do a different voice for that if you want.
Except it had black marker on it written Sonic.exe. And it was written much unlike Dobby's handwriting. Meaning that what the fuck? He must have gotten it from someone else, like a pawn shop or eBay. When I saw Sonic on the writing of the CD, I was actually excited and wanted to play it, since I'm a big Sonic fan.
Hey, I'm gonna do something stupid.
I'm scared. Ah. Hey yo. I went I went up to my room and turned on. I'm gonna change the voice. I went up to my room and turned on. No, I'm going back to normal. I went up. I went up to my room and turned on my computer and put the disc in and installed the game. When the title screen popped up, I noticed that it was the first Sonic game. I was like, awesome, because, like I said earlier, I liked the classics. What?
I have to make 2 thumbnails.
I
We can't sleep until we finish.
The first thing I noticed that was out of place was when I pressed start.
I'm playing with you.
Theirs was a split second when I saw the title image turned into something much different. Something that I now consider horrifying, before cutting to black. I remember what the image looked like in that split second before the game cut to black because I have a photographic memory. The sky had darkened, the title emblem was rusted and ruined. The Sega 1991 was now instead Sega
Oh, having a
66.
photographic memory actually makes a lot of sense for it.
Yeah, Sega 666. And the water had turned red, like blood, except it looked hyper realistic. But the freakiest thing that was in that split second frame was Sonic. His eyes were pitch black and bleeding with two glowing red dots staring right at me.
Ma,
And his smile had stretched wider up to the edge of his face.
can I do laughs? Or do you want to do laughs?
Me.
Alright, yeah.
But I was rather disturbed about that image when I saw it, though I figured that it was just a glitch and forgot about it. And it cut to black. What? After it cut to black, it stayed like that for about 10 seconds or so, because I like to count things and I have OCD, probably. And then another weird thing happened. The save file select from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 popped up, and I was like, WTF? And I was like, WTF? What's this doing in this first Sonic game? Anyway, then I noticed something off. The background was the dark, cloudy sky of the Bad Stardust Speedway level from Sonic CD, and there was only 3 save files. The music was that creepy caverns of winter music from Earthbound, only it was extended and seemed to have been in reverse. And the image for the save file, where you see a preview of the level you're on, is just red static for all 3 level files. What freaked me out more was the character select. It showed Tails, Knuckles, and to my surprise, Dr. Robotnik. Now, I was sure that something was up. I mean, how can you play as Robotnik in a classic Sonic game? For crying out loud. That's when I realized that this wasn't a glitchy game. It was a hacked game. Yeah, it definitely looked hacked. It was really creepy. But as a smart gamer, I wasn't scared. Or at least I tried not to be. I told myself that it was just a hacked game, and there's nothing wrong with it because I'm stupid and naive and still want to play games. Anyways, shaking off the creeped out feeling, I picked file 1, chose Tails, and when I selected and what? And when I selected and got started, God, the fucking grammar. The game froze for about 5 seconds because I like to count, really stupidly, and I had a creepy pixelated laugh that sounded an awful like the Kefka guy from Final Fantasy before cutting to black. Chronic, you left me. I know you left, Chronic. The screen stayed black for about 10 seconds or so. Then it showed the typical level title thing, except the simplistic shapes were different shapes of red, and the title showed only Hill Act 1. The screen faded in, and fuck, I'm dying. The screen faded in. I knew you were fucking there, bitch. Sorry, I'm cussing a lot. That's fine. I'm sorry. Anyways, the screen faded in, and the level's title vanished, revealing Tails in the green hill zone from Sonic 1. The music was different, though. It sounded like a peaceful melody in reverse. Except, anyways, I started playing and had Tails start running like you would in any of the classic Sonic games. What was odd was that as Tails was running along the level, there was nothing but flat ground and a few trees for 5 minutes, because I was looking at the timer. That was when the peaceful music started to lower down into slow, deep tones, very slowly as I kept going. Maybe he's like, maybe Tom has like this weird thing because he always plays Sonic games and there's like a timer that he's so used to counting.
Yeah, that might be it.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just making loopholes because maybe he's just
So
really
he counts
stupid.
the fucking red static and how the black screen is on.
True.
That wouldn't have the timer.
No, but I mean, like, he's so used to having the timer and,
He
like,
has the
looking
timer
at it.
built into his face.
Yeah.
Damn, he's a
Anyways,
metahuman then.
I suddenly saw something and I stopped to see what it was. It was one of those small animals lying dead on the ground, bleeding. That was when the music started to slow down. Tails had a shocked and saddened look on his face that I never saw him have before. So I had to move along like any sensible person, and he kept that worried face on it look on his face, but that's normal. As I kept moving, I saw more dead animals, which is normal, as Tails moved past them, looking more and more worried as the music lowers, which is normal, and he moves past more dead animals. I was shocked to see how they all died. They looked like somebody killed them in rather gruesome ways. A squirrel was hanging on a tree, with what appeared to be his entrails hanging out. A bunny had all four of his limbs torn off, and a duck had his eyes gouged out and his throat slit with his fucking beak. I felt sick to my stomach when I saw this massacre, and apparently so did Tails. After a few more seconds, which I didn't count this time, there were no more animals and the music seemed to have stopped. I still kept Tails to continue, 'cause I'm such a beautiful, bright butterfly person. Anyways, after a minute passed, after the music stopped, Tails was running up a hill, and then he stopped.
Oh, it's just a normal butterfly, nothing bad to
It wasn't until I saw why. Sonic was there, on the other side of the screen, with his back against Tails with his eyes closed. Just looking at the butterflies, enjoying the fresh breeze. Tails looked happy to see
Nothing
Sonic,
bad can happen.
but then his smile faltered.
Oh no.
Obviously, noticing that Sonic wasn't responding to him, if not acting as if he was totally oblivious of Tails' presence. Tails walked slowly towards Sonic, and I noticed that I wasn't even moving my keyboard to make him move. So this had to be a cutscene. Cozy up with your favorite winter companion. Find Milk Stout Nitro near you. Milk Stout Nitro. Anyways, suddenly I began to have a growing feel of dread as Tails walked closer to Sonic to get his attention.
Be the caveman that discovered milk.
I felt that Tails was in danger and something bad was going to happen. Like when you eat expired milk and have severe diarrhea. Anyways, I heard faint static growing louder as Tails was but inches away from Sonic and stopped and had his hand out to touch him. That foreboding feeling in my gut was growing stronger, and I felt the urge to tell Tails to get away from Sonic as the static grew louder. Suddenly, in a split second, I saw Sonic's eyes open, and they were black with those red glowing dots,
Click down to
just
print
like
and
that
save PDF.
title image. Thought there wasn't a smile. When that happened, the screen turned black, and the static sound was off.
Ooh.
Stop! Oh my god. Because 4-star import, EST 1989 Honda and Toyota Auto Specialist 4-star Tulsa.com.
Just kidding, good lass.
Advertisement. Okay.
Surprised we haven't woken anyone up.
Yeah, because they're all awake. Anyways. It stayed black for about 7 seconds because I always count black things. And then white text appeared forming a message because I always notice white things more. Saying, "Hello, do you want to play with me?"
Yeah, it's Mr. Ticklefingers.
At this point, I was creeped out. I didn't want to continue with the game, but my curiosity got the better of me when I was taken to a different level with the level title name saying Hide and Seek. This time, I was in the Angel Islands level from Sonic 3, and it looked like everything was on fire. Tails looked as though he was scared out of his wits this time. He actually looked at me and made frantic gestures to me as if he was wanting to get out of the area he was in as fast as possible. I was starting to get freaked out about this. Tails was actually breaking the fourth wall, trying to tell me to get him out of there. So as any sensible person, no, yeah, I pressed down on the arrow key as hard as I could, and made him run as fast as he could. A pixelated version of that creepy theme when you meet Shadow the Ark at Robotic from SA2 was playing as I made Tails trek through the desolate forest, trying to help him escape from whatever he was trying to run from. Suddenly, I heard that creepy laugh again. That awful Kafka laugh. Ah, what?
Tried to the Kafka laugh.
Do it again.
It's fair. All I say
Eh?
is if you get the toning and the amount of times they'll laugh.
Okay, do it again.
Yeah, good enough.
Okay.
I mean, I could.
That awful Kafka laugh. Right? Okay. Right after 10 seconds had passed. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Suddenly, I heard that creepy laugh again. That awful Kafka laugh.
Alright, sorry. Oh, is it time? Maybe a bit quieter.
Hee 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 hee. I can't do it. Do it. Do it. You do it.
Oh. This has been a shit.
I can't do it. Anyways.
Yeah, no, just do the laugh that sounds vaguely like it. Do it exactly.
Right. Anyways. Right after 10 seconds have passed as I helped Tails run through the forest, and then I started seeing flashes of Sonic popping everywhere on the screen, again with those black and red eyes. The music changed to that suspenseful, drowning jingle as I see Sonic behind Tails slowly getting up on him, flying. Sonic wasn't running, he was actually flying. The flying pose was so sensual. Cock and... Never mind. Anyways.
I was making a joke on cat,
Guess
and only you could.
Cock and ball twitcher.
Oh, that get me banned.
We're talking about freaking chickens.
Oh yeah, you added the and ball torture though.
Yeah, softball. Basketball.
Oh, yeah, basketball.
Basketball.
Chickens and basketball.
Chickens and softballs.
Yeah, chickens and soft.
Okay, anyways.
Yeah, chickens and soft balls.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
and you tell me to be quiet. Again with those black and red eyes. The music changed to that suspenseful, drowning jingle as I see something behind Tails slowly gaining up on him. Flying. Sonic wasn't running. He was actually flying. The flying pose his sprite was making looked very similar to Metal Sonic's flying pose in Sonic CD, except it was just Sonic, and he had that black and red eyes again. Only this time, he had the most deranged looking grin on his face. He looked as though he was enjoying the torment he was giving the poor little fox as he was gained up on him. Suddenly, when Tails tripped, another cutscene! The music stopped and Sonic vanished. Tails laid there and started crying for 15 seconds. The scene was rather upsetting to watch, and I kind of teared up myself. But then Sonic appeared right in front of Tails, and Tails looked up in horror. Blood started to come down those blackened eyes of Sonic's as a grin slowly grew from his face as he looked down at the horrified fox. I could do nothing but watch. Or, look away, but I'm not sensible.
There's now a soundbite of you on the internet saying cock and ball torture. I hope you know this. There's now a soundbite of both of them.
Cock and ball torture?
Stop.
Just in a split second.
We're already pushing it by saying
Fine. Chickens and softball torture.
Can we just stop with the cock and ball torture jokes?
No, chicken and softball. Get it right.
Let's stop with the CBT jokes. Please. I may have been the one to bring them up.
Anyways.
I'm also gonna be the one to stop them.
Just in a split second, Sonic lunged at Tails right before the screens went black. There was a loud screeching noise that only lasted 5 seconds. The text returned, only this time it said, "You're too slow. Want to try again?" And then that god-awful laugh came with it. I was so shocked by what had happened. Did Sonic murder Tails? No, he couldn't have. He and Tails are supposed to be best friends like Linda and Heather, right? Like me and Dobby. Why did Sonic do that to him? I shook the shock off as I was brought back to the character select. The save file that had Tails was different. Tails was no longer in the box itself, but in the TV screen itself, which was flickering with that red static. Tails' expression scared me. His eyes were black and bleeding. His orange fur had gone black, and he had an expression of anguish on his face. Trying to ignore it, I picked Knuckles next, like a sensible person. The laugh came again, and the screen cut to black again, and stayed there for another 10 seconds. This time, the level said, "You can run." I was really freaked out by now. I couldn't really tell if this was a glitch or a hack or some kind of sick, twisted joke or anything really. But despite my fear of what happened next, I kept playing.
Because of course you did, Tom.
Because I'm a sensible human being.
Are you sure this is the best way to do things? And relax, Cleveland. I'm high on crack.
Peter.
Reassuring.
Peter, are you sure this is the right thing to do? Anyways, the next level looked much different. It had the ground of the scrap brain. I'm gonna murder you. Sorry. I won't actually, guys. This is anyways. Maybe. This is Ani's channel now.
No.
Chronic is gone. The next level looked much different. It had the ground of the scrap brain zone, but the sky background looked like the main menu. It had the dark, reddish, clouded sky, but it was the music that creeped me out the most. It sounded like Geiger's theme, right after you beat Pokey and Earthbound. I also noticed that Knuckles looked afraid, just like Tails did, though not as much. More rather, he looked a little unnerved. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm sawing off my slipper's
He
leg with a
broke the
plastic
fourth
knife.
wall, just like Tails, and looked as if he wasn't sure about going on. But I made a move anyway. Duh. Uh.
Cause fuck you, Knuckles, that's why.
Uh.
Knuckles
He
didn't
ran
give up.
down the straight pathway in this dark level. As he did, the screen. What the fuck? And as I'm gonna murder you. And as he did, the screen started to flicker red static a couple times, and then that maddening laugh came again. Then, after a few seconds of running, I noticed several bloodstains on the metallic ground. I felt a growing sense of fear. Again, thinking something horrible is going to happen to Knuckles. Couldn't be my fault. He looked nauseated, walking down this blood-stained road, but I still kept him going, duh.
Fuck you, Knuckles.
Suddenly, as Knuckles ran, Sonic appeared right in front of him with those black and red eyes, and then red static appeared again. When the static vanished, showing nothing but black screen with this text saying, "Found you!" I was now scared.
I'm cutting off his ass.
But I can't make CVT jokes. Or whatever jokes it was.
Fucking ball. Cutting off
Sonic
ass
found
jokes are
Knuckles
funny.
already? What was going on? Anyway. Oh, I saw something, but I don't know where it is. Where was it?
It's not. I think it was start.
I know where I am.
Yeah. Squealing.
Anyway, red static came again, and then I was back to the level.
Why is it so hard to saw off someone's ass?
Because that's the hardest part of them.
No, that would be the dick.
No, no, like the actual part of the body. But yeah, you're right.
Well, I should cut off the dick instead.
Knuckles looked like he was
Back on the
panicking,
binder.
and Sonic was nowhere to be found. And this time, that high-pitched squealing from the Silent Hill
I know
one's
how to
final
cut off
boss
his
was
dick.
playing. Have you done it before?
No,
Was this some kind
but
of
I know how
boss
to
battle
saw
with
off the
Sonic?
puss.
I hope to God it wasn't, honestly. Suddenly, Sonic appeared right behind Knuckles, and then in what appeared to be. I'm just gonna skip to what I want to read, honestly.
Just read it. Read how
La
you
la
want to
la
read.
la la. I made Knuckles turn in the blah, 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 blah.
Just give
Mm.
us, just skim through and give us synopsis on what you don't really care about. So you're technically still reading it.
Uh, Sonic appeared behind Knuckles.
Knuckles fucked
Knuckles
Sonic.
tried to punch Sonic, but Sonic vanished too quickly. Black pixelated smoke before the land could even hit.
Haha,
And then
funny
that
nothing.
terrible laugh went off. Sonic appeared behind him again, and then made him punch again. Then he vanished again, basically making Knuckles go insane. Uh,
And I'm sawing off a plastic toy soldier's dick.
Sonic was basically playing with their minds.
Without a
And then another cutscene of Knuckles falling to his knees, crying. Oh, okay. I want to do this one. Another cutscene played as Knuckles.
I think he's a plastic knife through.
Another cutscene played
I don't
as.
saw
Okay,
this way.
shut up. Another cutscene played
Like that.
as Knuckles fell to his knees and clutched his head, sobbing. I felt his agony. Sonic was actually driving us both crazy. Split second, Sonic lunged at Knuckles, went black with another distorted screeching noise that lasted for at least 3 seconds. Anyways, another text appeared. Okay. So how many souls to play? Oh fuck. Anyways, another text. Another text message appeared. So many souls to play with. So little time. Would you agree?
So many children play with so little time.
No, no, no. Souls. Souls.
I know, I was making a joke.
Oh. Very funny. Very funny.
Um,
Apparently Sonic is pedophile. So basically, what the fuck is going on? Sonic's trying to talk to me through the game, but I was too scared to think that because I'm a fucking dumbass. Main menu, file box, Knuckles on the TV screen. His red fur had darkened to a reddish gray. His dreadlocks were dripping with blood, and his eyes were black and bleeding too, because I only pay attention to black and red things. Ah! BBC. No, 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 no. Donald Trump is too orange.
when did Donald Trump act?
What?
When,
You said
I,
you said is it Donald Trump?
no, I said, oh my god, Knuckles participates.
Oh, my bad.
Donald. Where did you get Donald?
I thought. Never mind.
Where did you get Donald Trump?
I don't know, man. Oh, where am I? Okay. Um. Oh, I want to read this part. After I sat there for 25 seconds, I heard a voice right behind me, like a whisper. Try to keep this interesting for me, Tom. I turned around to see where the voice came from. And what I saw made me scream. Sitting on my bed, staring right at me, was a Sonic plushie, smiling, with bloodstains under its eyes. I'm done. Let's read some of this stuff. Fuck. Let's try to find a bad word. Um. We got this, y'all. Find a bad word. I'm trying to find a bad word.
You already finished?
Yeah. Oh, I know where a bad word is. I know it says hell, but it's, yeah, right here. Yeah, that's just a. Okay,
What the hell?
let's find ass. Like accentuated or something, you know? I fuck these bitches and I'm fucking all these hoes. Bruh.
Well, you finished reading.
Yep. Black? Oh, that's a terrible word. I'm joking. I'm joking. Help us.
What the fuck?
I'm not racist, y'all. Don't cancel me with my 0 subscribers.
We're both getting cancelled, sister.
I have. Bruh. No. That's so creepy. Koi. Dobby. Dobby.
Just like you.
Master gave Dobby the sock. And Dobby is brave.
You wanna watch me make thumbnails now?
Okay.
You wanna watch me go to hell? Alright. That's the end of us reading Sonic.exe.
We're so sorry.
That's the end of us reading Sonic.exe. Have fun. Goodbye, shit fucks.
So mean.
I'm
Bye bye.
sorry.
Love you.
I shouldn't call my community shit fucks.
Cronies.
My cronies.
My cronies.
My ponies. My crunk.
Okay.
My crunk.